So I'm gonna tell y'all what it's like being a mom as as a schizophrenic, as a schizophrenic. Yeah. So y'all, as y'all know, I'm diagnosed with schizophrenia, and I have two young girls. They are 2 and 4, and the other one, I mean, the 2 year old will be 3 in June. So yeah, they're right by each other. And what it's like, it's very challenging, but it's very fun at the same time. When they first were born, my postpartum was horrible. I mean, the voices were so loud. They were loud. I mean, in my TV, I mean, in my music, so loud. Like, talking to me loud. Like, really livid, saying my name livid. Like, it was really livid. And so, yeah, so during the so with my 4 year old, I really didn't have her too much as a baby because I was going through something. I was going through the mental crisis of me being pregnant and being a schizophrenic at the same time. So I really didn't have my daughter like that. Like, my mama always came in the room and took her from me because I used to sleep in the bed with her, and I just wasn't there either because I used to want to smoke my vape, so I would stay in this other room, sleep in this other room, and my sister would sleep in the room with her, and it's like, yeah, I really wasn't there like I was supposed to be for my first child, so I really hate that, but as she grew older, we still got close. She still chooses her grandma, but we're still a little close. But Sierra, which is the 4 year old, is Chantel, but Sierra is the 2 year old, finna be 3. We are very close because I was with her the whole time after pregnancy. She stayed with me at my house, and I was, we're real close. And yeah, so it's kind of challenging to be a mom as a schizophrenic because I hear the voices coming from my kids too. So I would hear my kids call me names and stuff, and I would, not too bad, but like I would just hear slide comments, and it sounds like my daughter's voice, but I can't ever tell if it's them or not. But I know for sure that my daughters love me, so no matter what I hear from them, I will never retaliate like I do or like I did before when I first started hearing the voices. Cause like I used to yell, scream. I used to hate my mom, hate my dad, hate my brother, hate my sister, and not even hate. I just didn't want to be around them, and it's like I just did crazy stuff. Like when I was living with my dad, I was so mad that I busted the door down. Like it was just too much. It was too much with my foot. Like I was just kicking it to like open. It was weird, but it was crazy, not weird. But I don't do none of that no more. I am not a crash out anymore. I am civilized, and I have an understanding now that this is God. This is not your family. This is not a human made situation. This is only God. Only God can do it. So, and another reason why it's so hard to be a mom as a schizophrenic, because your voices will always tell you that someone's playing with your kids, touching on them, like molesting them. So like it's very hard to let my kids stay somewhere because my voices would be like, oh, they're getting molested, they're getting touched on. I even like I my voices even say that my brother touched them, my auntie, I mean my sister, their auntie touched them, and even their cousin that's like 6 years old. She's a girl, like a 6 year old, and they keep saying that they're touching them. But I'm just very paranoid. Like I don't let my girls go off with older kids, or like I don't really like them being with older kids, and I don't really like them being with just a group of kids because it just feels weird. And like I don't want them going to spend a night at nobody's house. They're not spending the night with nobody. Even when they get to teenage years, they still not. The only people they can spend a night with is grandma, auntie, and that's it. And maybe like my older, when I say auntie I mean my sister, and then my other auntie, which is my auntie. But yeah, which is my mom's sister. And great grandma, of course. But great grandma, and yeah. So, anyways, but that's when they get older. Right now, I really don't want them spending the night nowhere because they're not there yet. They can't come strictly to me and tell me, "Hey, so and so was at this house and so did this to me." So therefore, I want them in my sight 24/7. Like it just I know they're at daycare. Okay, yes. And I even get paranoid with them being at daycare. But I trust that my God and the God within us all will see through anything that gets to my girls. So if my girls are getting touched, I pray and pray that it will get to me as soon as possible. And I hope and pray that they can tell me, and I hope and pray that everything's going to be all right in the end. Because that's very traumatic. Getting touched on as a little girl, you grow up sexually abused, and either you're a freak, like you're freaky, or you just don't want to deal with it at all anymore. You become gay or something. I don't know. Something can happen that I can't explain in the mind. Something happens when you're sexually abused as a young child. Now, I don't think I was ever sexually abused, but I feel like I was just touched on, like as a little girl. Like, I was rubbed on and stuff. Like, just weird stuff as a little girl. And so that turned me into a little freak, I guess you could say. I'm a little freaky or whatever. But, I stopped doing that when I had my girls. They changed me. My girls actually saved me. Because, like, yes, I still adore SEX and I still love SEX. But my daughters literally was here, and they and in my mind it said, do you want your girls to do what you do? And it's like, no, I don't. I don't want them to have sex with random people. I don't want them to just give their love to anybody. I don't want them to be giving oral to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I know it's gonna happen because it's gonna happen. But the way it happens is important. If they do it to the first person they love and the person that loved them back, it's just a whole different feeling. With me, I don't think I did it with someone who I ever loved, because I lost my V card at 15, I believe, and that was too young. But hey, it happened, and I don't think I loved him because we're not together now, so I couldn't have loved him. And now when I'm older, it's like I was looking for sex. I was looking for sex to give me feel like I was looking to feel something. So I was having sex with random people. I was on Tinder, y'all, and I was just, yeah. So when my daughters came, they stopped all of that. Like, at first they stopped it a little slow. After my first one, I didn't really stop, but my second one, I was like, you know what, I don't want this for my girl, so why am I doing it for myself? If I don't want my girls seeing, if I don't want to see my girls doing this, why would I do it for myself? You get what I'm saying? Like, I need to live how I want my daughters to live, and I want them to respect themselves. I'm not saying that I wasn't respecting myself, but I did not love myself if I was having sex with random men just to feel something. You know, I didn't love myself as much as I needed to love myself. But now I love myself to the max, and that's not going to ever happen ever again. If I don't love you, you're not getting in between my legs, and that's just on period. Okay? But yeah, so just, my daughters saved me, actually. They really saved my life because I was doing drugs. I stopped drugs because of them. I stopped smoking cigarettes and vapes because of them. And I just changed my whole life around because of them. Because I really want them to look up to me and just be like me. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I know that they're still gonna have their fun as girls and stuff like that, and I know all the sex gonna come, but I can better look at it in a good way if they do it what I'm doing in a good way. Like if they decide to have sex with someone that they love, like I decided to have sex with someone I love, then I will feel better. I'll feel better. But anyways, it's still fun having kids as a schizophrenic because like, you know, your emotions are very kid like because I have kid like emotions. So it's like we friends. It's like we buddies. But yeah, my mom would say you shouldn't be trying to be friends with your kids, but I can't help it. Like I cannot help it. Like they are literally my best friend. Like for real, both of them are my best friends. Literally, because I don't have no friends. I only talk to them. I pick them up sometimes. I hang out with them. More than anybody. But anyways, peace. Love you.